Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman. About a month before recording this, I left on a trip which also happened to be right before the virus started popping up. And shortly after arriving here, quarantine became a thing, and I ended up having a lot more time to play this month than I originally expected. I've spent the last month just AFKing Zaya runecrafting, making blood runes, for two reasons. The main goal was to get 91 runecraft, which we actually ended up getting last video, which is a requirement for the diary cape, and the second reason was to make GP. We need 40 million GP to get 99 construction from where we're currently at by doing the method that I'll be showing in this video. And needless to say, well, here's the amount of blood runes that we crafted last video over the course of the last 30 days. 196,000. So if anyone cares about the GE value, which I guess doesn't really matter for Ironman, 77.3 mil. But we're going to be selling these to Ali Morrisane for 200 GP each, and that will end up giving us 39.2 mil. Combined with all the money that we have in Nightmare Zone, which I forgot what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's over 20 mil, we will have more than enough money to get 99. So I guess we'll head back over to the fairy ring, head home, and head over to start selling all these blood runes off. Dude, this is going to be so weird, like, not doing rune crafting. You ever watch a TV series and just binge it on a rainy day or a rainy week or during a quarantine or something, and you finish the series and you're just like, what the frick do I do with my life now? That's kind of how I feel, because I've gotten so complacent just runecrafting for a month straight. 200 hours here, and now we're finally changing things up. And it's gonna be a nice change of pace, doing something different. Although I'm gonna be here on my trip for 10 more days, stuck in this Airbnb, so we'll have at least a little bit of time to play and make some construction gains. I want to show you a tip for selling off runes fast, because this is going to take a really long time to sell, even with the method I'll show you, but this should make it as fast as possible without cheating. So what we're going to do is go to the spanner here, then go to the joystick, change our mouse buttons to 1. So this way, if you left click, it sees that as a right click. Then go to the start menu on your computer, type in mouse keys, turn mouse keys on, make sure you click numlock, I think you gotta do. And now you can use 5 and the plus on the numpad to click. And then here's the official old school news post stating that mouse keys are allowed. It's just AHK that's not allowed unless you're using it to remap a key. So you can see the value is 200 each. We could sell a bunch of them, and no matter how many we sell, the value will still always be 200 GP. So I'm gonna just stay here with my mouse, just spam click plus and 5 on my numpad, and I'll see you back in however long this takes. After almost 15 minutes of destroying my numpad, they're all sold off, and we now have all this GP, 39.2 mil. Dude, that was actually quite the workout for my arms. I was originally trying to record a time lapse of seeing the GP stat go up, but then I realized that this is taking quite a long time. I didn't think it would take so long, and I didn't want to have like freaking 10 to 15 minutes of footage on my computer for no reason. So 39 mil GP, let's go to Nightmare Zone and take out everything that we have in there and just admire all the GP that we have. Okay, looks like we had 25.7 mil in Nightmare Zone, so let's just take all of that out and admire this 65 mil cash stack. Nerdgasm. This is definitely going in the thumbnail. Okay, let's buy some teleport runes, and then we'll make our way over to Hispori and gear up for the method that we're going to be doing for construction. Yeah, I just noticed that we're on the wrong spellbook. I forgot to switch it. But I did buy 5,000 casts of teleport to house, because we won't be able to have the dust staff equipped because we'll have the dragon axe equipped instead. And it's probably not worth it to waste an inventory slot on the dust staff. I haven't been here in a month, dude. I forgot all the items that we had. That's a lot of items that we have. I want to be extra careful to not accidentally take the wrong item out, because I really don't want to have to redo all of this. Actually, I think all we need to grab out of here would be the rune pouch and the law runes, and this will just be our home teleport. We'll grab our dragon axe out of the stash unit here. We also obviously don't need a pickaxe for this, and we don't need the graceful. We got the lumberjack outfit not too long ago actually, so we'll be wearing that because we'll be chopping the trees as we're getting the planks that we need. And this will give us the 2.5% bonus XP for woodcutting. Bud? We need to swap these two rooms around because we're going to be using the spirit tree and we're not going to be using the fairy ring for a long time. So we want the spirit tree as close to here. Maybe I'll move it here actually, that might be a bit faster. I'll move it to this room and swap those two around, which if you didn't know, you can very easily do that right here in the house view where you can edit rooms. You don't have to delete them. Okay, let's grab this mythical cape off the wall here, and you can see we get the myth cape back, and that is a very vital part of this method. So we're going to run to the spirit tree from here, go to, don't worry, I'll have these memorized by the time I like actually start doing this method. Option 6, and then from here we could run. I'll just show you on the map here. We run over to these teak trees over here. Right now there's a very restricted hop limit due to world DDoSing, so this could be a bit of an issue finding a world from the start. Yeah, I think it's something like if you hop 10 times, then every account on your IP won't be able to log in for 2 hours or something like that. I somehow managed to find an empty world, very luckily, even though it is a Saturday night, so I got pretty lucky with that. But we're gonna come over here to the sawmill, buy plank, make them all into teak planks, teleport home, go into building mode, and then run over here and build the guild trophy space, which is the mythical cape. Uses 3 teak planks, and then of course the mythical cape, which you get back each time you destroy it. Whenever I can't find a world, or I just need to like AFK really hard, I'll probably be fishing sacred eels, because due to like the amount of inventory space I have one more open spot I think where I could just keep a stack of Zora scales. So whenever I need to chill, you'll see the Zora scale stack be going up over time. I'm going to be here for about 10 more days, so whatever we get done in that time is what's going to be in this video. And I made sure to reset the construction XP, the woodcutting XP, and the fishing XP, so we'll see how much we get of all those skills by the end of this. And we are starting with 85 construction, 87 woodcutting, and 14.4 mil fishing XP. This clip will show you how a trip goes, so I'm just going to talk over it and you can see what's going on. So I don't use the Dragon Axe spec because I'm so AFK and I just end up standing around half the time anyways. And every so often while chopping, I see crystal implings, but unfortunately I need 90 hunter to catch them barehand, and I also don't have the inventory space to keep the hunter stuff on me to catch them. I actually don't even have Song of the Elves done on my main, so I can't even keep my main around to catch them. But I don't really care about them that much anyways. Oh yeah, the crystal shards probably won't end up having any use for me besides charging up the crystal shield, but I'll have way more than I'll ever need. I think I get like 5 per hour the way I'm playing. I don't know, really though, I haven't really kept track, but I'll most likely end up dropping them when I'm ready to move on. And then at the end of each trip, I need to make sure to destroy the mounted cape so I have the mythical cape back in my inventory, because otherwise next trip I'll have a full inventory of planks and I won't be able to remove the mounted cape then. And you also can't drop in building mode. So I'd like have to leave the house, drop a plank, go back in, destroy the rack, leave the house again, pick up the plank, and then finish that trip. Not really a big deal, but it's just annoying, kind of like getting headphones yanked out of your ears by a doorknob. Comparing the cost of this method to doing limestone, this is about 4 GP per XP, whereas limestone is about 2.7 GP per XP. However, with this method, it's a lot more chill, a lot of downtime so you can AFK, and you get woodcutting XP while doing this too. Normally, planks have a set amount of XP that you get per plank no matter what you build, and for teak, normally it's 90 XP per plank. But the reason why we're doing myth capes is because for some reason you get extra XP per plank when building these, and it actually comes out to 123 XP per plank versus 90. First level coming in, 86. I should really turn that off. Construction! I also want to get an explorer's ring because we get the 30 free high alks per day with that, and I don't have a spot for nature runes. I mean, I technically do have a spot for nature runes, but I'd rather have that spot for Zora scales because we'll probably end up fishing them in a bit here. But I could just wear this ring and then we could use it to high alk some of these rings that we get from the nests and whatever other items that we may come across. Before I forget, I just want to show you the XP rates. It's been like a full day of doing this very inefficiently, but just to show you what I've been getting today, like not really paying much attention at all, here is the XP rate. So yeah, it should be a lot more than that, but this is what I'm getting. So 40k construction, 28k woodcutting. I guess whenever I get seeds that I can plant, like for example, the spirit seed right here, I may as well plant them and get the farming XP. And one more thing I want to mention is that I think there is a way to bypass the world hop timer using mobile, but I feel like that's kind of like going against the whole reason why they even have that in place in the first place. So maybe it's not the best idea to do it. And either way, if there is someone in the world or someone comes and takes the world, I just go to the single teak tree that's like right next to the other two because I'm AFK most of the time anyway, so it really doesn't matter for me. Oh, I should probably explain the inventory viewer. It's a feature of RuneLite. If you type in inventory viewer, you can turn that on and it shows your inventory. Because I like to have the spellbook open so I can teleport, and then I don't have to switch tabs over here. I just keep the spellbook open the whole time, and this way I can just see when my inventory gets full. And as of the time of recording this, every single feature within RuneLite is fully compliant with Jagex's rules. 87. First wood chop level of the video. There's 88 wood cutting. If you don't know what a virtual level is, it's essentially as if you could get past 99 following the same formula, which is like an exponential increase growth of XP between levels. There's a whole formula for it, but it's like the theoretical levels past 99, and we are about to get our first virtual fishing level right there. That was level 100 fishing. Guess I'll see you back in 70 more hours of fishing one day with the next virtual fishing level. I'm really glad we can get clues while doing this from the nest from the trees, and we got a medium clue here. Alright, it's a nice little break from doing construction. This was literally goals as a kid, to be able to just fish and skill and play Runescape with the GF IRL. Good times. It's like a LAN party. Okay, no XP waste. Yo, it is update Wednesday today. Usually it's on Thursdays, but for whatever reason they made it Wednesday today. And check out this wonderful update that affects me and what I'm doing right now. The Mountain Mythical Cape now asks if you're sure you want to teleport if you select it while in building mode. So now I won't accidentally teleport away. I haven't had that happen to me yet, but I feel like I'd probably end up accidentally doing that a lot if I'm really tired or something. One day we will get those 500 easy clues done and get the special untradeable thing. One day. Okay, so if we try teleport, that's cool. You get a that warning message now. That's nice. All right. Oh, I got something. Frog slippers. That's a new one, I think. Wait. Okay, I hope we don't have that yet. Oh, nice. They're new. Okay, we have to put them on to see what they look like. Look at that. Wait, do I have the frog outfit in here or the prince outfit and the mask in here too? Oh, no way. Yeah. Truly epic.
I kiss him.
Okay. 88 construction. Construction has now very quickly caught up to woodcutting. Ooh, is that a new shield? Let's see. And it is nice. More completion. Yes, okay, we got a hard clue casket from a bird's nest. Nice. That's like a few free trips of teak planks right here. Another wood shop level coming in with 89. 89 construction. 500k to next level is pretty painful to see considering I've been averaging like maybe 40k XP per hour overall, like not paying attention whatsoever. So that's a lot of time, but I'm not going to think about it. It's currently Easter right now, so we're going to actually do the Easter event on Easter because I haven't done it yet on this account. And because I need to take a break from construction because I've been stuck on 89 construction for I think 3 or 4 days now. So let's go do that. Okay, the Easter event is done, and this was actually the first event that we ever did on this account because this account is almost 1 year old. So I think right when we made this account is when I did the Easter event the first time, and we used that as warm clothing for the toad. I actually just did the event on my main, so doing it on this account I just kind of skipped through all the dialogue. But we get a carrot sword, which we're going to recolor that. We get Easter eggs, which I'll drop over to the main. There's actually 2 more mini quests, I believe, on the island thing, or in the instance, and you get 15 more Easter eggs, but obviously we can't bank them, so there's no point to doing them. And then we get a magic egg ball, so if we shake that, we can ask it questions, and I have a feeling I might be using this at God Wars to try and get some rare items. If we go up to the top floor of the fake Lumbridge Castle, we can use the carrot sword on these paint buckets, and we now get a 24 carrot sword. I love all the puns in this game. But yeah, we're going to get back to construction and woodcutting, and it looks like construction has officially taken over woodcutting by 2k XP right now, and that will remain for a while. So I will see you back with the next level, I guess. Medium clue casket from a bird's nest. If you get range boots, I will drop the bank. Holy sandals. Alright. That's, was that best in slot prayer bonus until we get devout boots? I will use that for AFKing. What does that give us? What is that prayer bonus? Is it +3? Nice. +3 prayer. And if we teleport home, we can store that in the box thing. I think that's our first pair of any kind of boots. There is no special boots drop table, by the way. Almost every single unique on the medium clue scroll drop table is the same. So this is the same as like getting like mithril trimmed or pretty much anything else besides I think elegant or the unicorn masks. But those will be in here for a while. I don't think I'd ever make devout boots unless I get a second pair of those because you can't store the devout boots, but you can store those in here. Back to woodcutting. I probably would never even make devout boots, by the way, because it literally only has prayer bonus, and there's like no reason to even have that or waste a slot for that. But theoretically, you know, also I'd probably never kill drakes. And finally, 90 construction. That looks really nice here. Another stat in the 90s. Back in the 90s. Watching a lot of BoJack. Okay, one more log for 90 wood cutting, another skill in the 90s. And we can chop redwoods now. Every time I say in the 90s, I keep thinking of BoJack Horseman, which I actually just happen to be watching right now. That's the theme, or not the theme, the ending part of the show. All right, this will be the last time logging in for a few days because I'm not actually going to be fishing right now, but I've been fishing for the last couple days now. We made about halfway through level 90, and yeah, this is pretty much going to kind of be the last bit of construction for this video. Hopefully when I get back home, they fix the world hop limit so we can go back to Sarah. Otherwise, next video, we are going to continue on with construction. But wait, we're not ending yet because I still have all the numbers and stuff to go over and all the XP that we gained, which I will do once I get back because I don't know if you can tell I'm really tired right now. But I'm leaving tomorrow morning and maybe I'll take a few clips while I'm out because it's going to be a really long drive. Because I don't want to stop at any hotels because of the pandemic going on. So hopefully there's something interesting to show you that happens during the 20-hour drive that I'm going to be taking. Also, tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of this account, and I will be making a 1-year video showing like all the things that I have achieved in 1 year. I made the April Fool's video about it, but I'm going to actually do a real 1-year video once 1 year hits. But I won't be able to make it tomorrow or the next couple days because I'll be driving. But with that said, I need to pack up my laptop and everything, and I'm signing off now. Goodbye. What's up, Runescape nerds? This is what the real world looks like. The sun's actually been blinding my eyes for almost an hour now because I've been driving west, but it's a beautiful sunset. Also, I'm not looking at the phone, so hopefully it's actually on the sunset. In case you haven't kept up with the videos, the reason why I'm driving cross country is because I originally drove halfway across the country like in early March, which was like right before the pandemic started and everything started shutting down and stuff. And we only had the Airbnb until mid-April, which is today. And I'm pretty much driving all the way home all in one day, which is like 1,200 miles or something. So it's been a long day, very, very long day so far. And we are back. I actually just finished recording and editing a like a 1 year video, like 1 year of progress and accomplishments and stuff. And that video will actually be right after this video in a couple days. And while I was editing that video, I used up the rest of the fishing bait that I had, so I've got a nice juicy stack of Zora scales now. By the way, for those of you that don't know, I do have an IRL YouTube channel, which is linked in every video description, as well as my featured channels page. So if you want to see what I've been up to, check it out. But here's the juicy part of the wrap up here. So I looked at each of the XPs that I gained in each skill and put into this nice little organized thing that you can see on screen now. So there's all the construction XP, 2.2 mil, and then woodcutting was 1.5 mil that we got from chopping the tea trees. And then from fishing, you get slightly more cooking XP than you do fishing XP from cutting the sacred eels. So just over 400k XP for each of those skills. And we are currently sitting at 765k to 99 cooking. So we will get that eventually passively, probably just from fishing sacred eels. And then as for the XP rates, as a lot of you know, I'm not very efficient. Sorry, that was really bad. I've literally used that joke like 10 times in this series. I'm not very efficient, and the XP rate that I was getting for woodcutting, it was about 30k woodcutting per hour, and the construction was about 40 to 45k construction XP per hour. So overall, this video, we spent about 50 hours doing construction. We got from level 85 to 90 construction. Total levels looking pretty good, 2119. Probably won't ever get too much higher than that though, just saying. If you are doing this Prifnos Teaks method properly though, you should expect about 50k woodcutting and about 70k construction XP per hour. But you know, just in general, if you don't enjoy playing efficiently and you force yourself to play that way, you'll probably get burnt out sooner and take more breaks from the game, and overall you will get less XP than you would have otherwise. So you gotta play the way that you like playing, that's what's best. I was hoping by now they would have fixed the world hop limit, and from what I've been told by people, it has been fixed, but at the same time, if I try to hop worlds, I still get this message here. So I think I'd rather wait until this message goes away and Jagex gives like an official statement that they have fixed the world hop issue or whatever, because I'd really rather not risk getting locked out of all my accounts for a couple hours. So next video will be more construction, and I'll probably go more in depth because I did leave some details out, some of the more specific stuff that I was doing. So maybe I'll show that next video. We'll do more construction and see where it goes from there and take construction as far as we can get it and do some other stuff as well. but I am back at the PC now, at the main battle station. I'm ready to game hard. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again in a couple days with the 1 year video.